Oh, welcome, welcome. Hi, Carol.
Hey Judy,
So great to
can you
have
hear me?
to
Oh,
I
good.
can. It's so great to be with you. I'm so glad you're here.
I am thrilled to be here with you. And
Awesome.
my sister-in-law is trying to get home in time to be with us too.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
All right. Well, welcome to our Taurus new moon community ceremony. The Taurus new moon is not going to happen until Saturday, but I wanted to do this tonight, my time, tonight, but not for people in Hawaii. It's the morning. Um,
Hi, Victoria.
um, because this is such a powerful new moon for so many reasons. So, as a matter of introduction, my name is Judy Keating, and I welcome you if this is your first time or if it's your 100th time, you're still welcome. I love getting together with women and men who are interested in introspection and how to grow themselves using nature as a guide. And the sun and the moon are such powerful guides for us that to stop and take a minute and do this work is really, really powerful. So I'm going to talk to you about one upcoming event I have planned for May. Call in Sacred Space. We're going to do the timing and we'll be together about an hour. I do have a CCT thing planned, but if I feel like I'm running over, ladies, I may skip it and I'll record it and send it out with the recording of this. Let me just see how it goes. So, um, Sunday, May 31st is actually the Sagittarius full moon. And I'll do a call a couple of days before that. But on Sunday, May 31st at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I want to do a group compassion key session with the theme of finding your center in uncertain times. So it really is about more self-love, more self-compassion, more self-awareness and acceptance of all parts of ourselves. This is a free event. I'm just going to get on with you all, and we're going to discover together what themes might be hanging out there in our unconscious and subconscious that are preventing us from being wholly present to ourselves. So that's my upcoming event I wanted to share with y'all. And now we just want to open to the living field of creation. So I just invite everyone to take a deep breath and let it out. And just imagine that everything that you don't need to be focusing on right now is falling away. You can pick it up later. Everything else that you don't, just imagine that it's falling away. Like you're gonna step into the here and the now. And we have such a powerful earth time with Taurus, the embodied human who brings heaven to earth, who is all about the earthly delights. Just give your body some gratitude right now for being the vessel for your soul that lets you enjoy being human. And then feel your blood coursing through your veins. Just tune into it, even if you can't feel it. Just imagine this blood, which is made up partly of water, thank goodness, or we would be shriveled raisins, is flowing through the rivers of your body. And let those rivers be infused with the power of love. And then we bring a clean slate to the air realm. Just imagine that you are shaking your mind's etch-a-sketch. I'm giving away my age. If you don't know what that is, it's a little toy that we had when we were young, and you could turn the dials and draw stuff on it, but you could shake it and it would become blank again. So just imagine that you're giving yourself a chance to have a little bit of time where your mind goes blank. and just feel how great it is to have all of that space in your mental frame. Anything is possible when you have a blank page. And because of this powerful new moon, we want to invite something brand new. So this is also very, very involved with the sun because the Kazami moon is about the the sun and the moon being conjunct in a very close way. And it is about being the heart of the sun. So imagine that the Taurus energy, the delicious energy of being alive, being able to see, being able to hear, being able to touch, being able to taste, all those beautiful senses that we have, being able to touch, is at the heart of the sun right now. So it's being amplified, the beauty of being human. And we just thank Spirit for the beloved spark that each of us are. And that without diversity, sparks would be meaningless. We need everyone's individuated spark. Thank you, Spirit, for creating such a beautiful array of sparks of spirit on this call, listening to the recording, and throughout the world. And so it is. So when you have a new moon, the sun and the moon are in the same archetype, and it's the start of a growing phase. So this is a very powerful time, but it's also a time to slow down. It's a time to enjoy yourself, to enjoy being embodied. It's, things are starting to grow. We're starting to get the fruits of our labor in this time of year. Summer is just around the corner. And, in some parts of the world, it feels like summer already. We're in the 80s, in temperature. So Taurus, new moon and sun for me is all about becoming more embodied, grounded in our bodies to bring heaven to earth and bring heaven into earth. If we didn't have these luscious bodies, we wouldn't have the experience of being able to appreciate and have gratitude for so many ways that we are human. So, Taurus is an earth sign, and it teaches the value of enjoying the earthly realm of matter. It delights in all that looks beautiful, tastes delicious, and feels pleasurable. It loves receiving all the exquisite things and gratifications the physical realm has to offer. But it also knows how to take solid steps to fulfill its desire for possessions, wealth, and security. It connects to the divine when it savors and enjoys intimacy through the body and the senses. Taurus has the ability to feel pleasure at beauty and aesthetics. And sometimes beauty and aesthetics can be messy. They don't have to be organized all the time for Taurus. It sees the beauty in everything. So I know you can't read this, so don't worry about it. I just wanted to give you the energetic of it. The Kazimi new moon in Taurus, the moon in the heart of the sun, one light, one intention. It's a sacred time for setting intentions, building stability, reclaiming self-worth, connecting with nature, creating lasting foundations. I have weaved some of what this slide says into our questions today so that you won't have to worry about what it says. And the graphic will be in the recorded email that goes out. But I thought this was really beautiful. But it's all about having a strong manifestation power because it's all about magnetizing, like the earth has an electromagnetic field. It's all about magnetizing that to you through that. So just know that this is a wonderful time on Saturday to actually write what you really want. We're going to do some work today, but on Saturday, I really invite you, take time on Saturday to create a vision for what you want going forward. And if you had one overarching intention for the remainder of the year, this would be a great time to look at that. So I'm gonna record the CCT session for you all. Um, and we're just gonna go directly into the elemental guidance from the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle today. Anything anybody wants to say or put in the chat? How are you feeling? I just said a lot and didn't get very much feedback. So I just thought I would open it before we look at cards. And if you have your cards, pick them if you got them. You know, that whole saying, smoke them if you got them. No, pick them if you got them. And you want to be sure to um, have your cards separated by element. We're going to start with the earth cards, and I'm going to put them up on the screen. I think I am, anyway. Hang on just a second. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, we have to get a focus here. So for today, as you're preparing for the new moon, what is it you want to focus on? If you just got here, I just want to be sure to tell you, I said on Saturday itself, when the new moon is occurring, you really want to sit down and write out some specific intentions. It's a very powerful new moon. It's so close to the sun that it's conjunct with the sun, and in close proximity, it's actually considered the heart of the sun. And the planetary alignments, I was talking to Denise before we got recording, and I said, this alignment of planets hasn't happened since 1942, and it's back around again. So this is about creating the future we all want to see. And so you decide what you desire to focus on in this Taurus new moon window. If you know what you want to focus on, can you give me a thumbs up if you're on screen? Okie dokie. Beautiful. So these are our beautiful. I have some extra graphics for you today because, you know, Taurus moon, Taurus Mars. I wanted it to be pretty. So the earth is about the physical realm. That's why I focus so much on the body in the beginning of the call. And it is our sacred container. So it's about honoring the body's wisdom. It's about honoring building foundations. And even if you have a foundation of something, it's a great time to like check on that foundation. Is that foundation still what you want to build upon? Is that foundation, does it need some attention? It's all about learning the rhythms and cycles. And the primary power of Earth is the power to stand on your own. That means to be individuated. It doesn't mean doing everything by yourself. It doesn't mean you can't do things with others. In fact, we're doing something together, and that's what I love best is doing things with others. But the power to stand on your own comes from our physical body. It's our container. Okay, now cards by Lisa Michaels. They may not be as big as they normally are. My slides sometimes change when I do this, but if you need help, hi Marcy, it's great to see your name.
Hi.
Hi. So we're just talking about this Kasami moon that is so close to the sun, the heart of the sun, and Taurus, all about beauty and aesthetics. And we're choosing a card or two, or there may be three that you want for Earth since we're in such an earthly time.
Um, yeah. Mm.
So if you could either give me a thumbs up or give me a something in the chat when you have picked a card. Um, Everybody got one? Okay, thanks, Victoria. So remember, I did a little research on the Kasami moon and I wanted to come up with questions that were more about how do we weave this energy into this new moon? So questions might seem a little different this time, at least I hope they will. But this is a prompt you can use or not use. And if you want to just ask Taurus or Earth what she wants you to know, please do so. But otherwise, you can use this prompt that I came up with. What wants to grow slowly, steadily, and naturally now? What wants to grow slowly, steadily, and naturally at this time in your life? Sometimes we like to stand over things and yell at them grow, and it doesn't really work very well. So you might just want to take a minute, reflect. I'm going to play a little music. What is something that wants to grow slowly, steadily, and naturally like nature? Okay, how's everybody doing? Ready to go on? Okay, let me stop the music. Give people just one more second to finish up with Earth. Oh, Carol shared she got grounded in organic timing. Beautiful combination. Love that for her cards. Okay. So now we're going to move on to water. And water is the emotional realm. It's all about the feeling guidance that we get, which sometimes we don't pay attention to, and sometimes that gets us in trouble. Um, it's all about being clean, clear, and current. You know, we want fresh, good water. Stay tuned. We'll have more information about that. But um, we want water to be clean, clear, and current, present, moving. Water that stands still gets stagnant and becomes murky and dirty. We want to learn how to respond instead of react. We want to develop emotional maturity. And I'll just speak for myself. No matter what my age, I need to constantly develop my emotional maturity because sometimes I act like a little brat and I just need to be okay with that and love myself no matter what. But I do need to focus on my emotional maturity and the power of love, unconditional love for self and others. So now we can pull the water cards. So if you have the water cards, pull as many as you would like. But here's a picture of them. If you would like to pick a card from the screen. Ah, regeneration jumped out for me. Okay, so I think most people here have a deck of cards, so I'm going to assume you have a card. So I was thinking about the emotional realm or feeling into the emotional realm and what we learned about the Kasami moon. I got this question as a prompt. What needs to flow away now so you can be more present than ever before to your own heart? What needs to flow away now so you can be more present than ever before to your own heart? Listening to your own heart. What message does water have for you about that? Oops. Just change that. Sorry. Put on music. What does your heart want to? It is not liking me to do that. Okay. I will just do it this way. How's everyone doing? Let me look at some chats here. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Let me share what's been in the chat. Surrender, emotional maturity, learning to respond, not react. Thank you, Victoria. Oh, play, Denise. Oh, Carol, my friend. She says little brats often have mature wisdom. And Denise shares fear and old hurts and pain. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for sharing. So remember, we've got this blank slate in the air realm, meaning that we can create with our visionary capacity, our imagination, anything and everything that we want. So before I show you the uh, cards, oh, thank you, Carol. Carol is the master of graphics, y'all. All right, so imagine with a blank slate, if you could ask anything of air and you had these cards as your guide. Oh, I keep forgetting I put in these wonderful graphics. So the air is all about what we focus on expands. It's about integrating your brain. It's holding a vision for your life no matter what is out picturing right now. And it's all about setting your vibrational tone. And the primary power of air is the power of intention. And this is exactly what we're doing. So, with our slate clean, open to every vista, what card or cards wants to support you? Okay. See, I love it when people reveal what they got. Ah, Genesis, so great to have you with us today. Meditation and prayer, ethereal allies, and mass consciousness. What a beautiful combination. And I see you too are gifted at the beautiful graphics. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing what you got. Oh, and we have focus and ethereal allies, belief systems and vibration. Focus and ethereal allies is from Carol, and belief systems and vibration is from Victoria. Yeah, I got perspective today. Came up strong. All right. So in the mental realm, in our visioning, what thought seeds need to be planted that will grow, that should say grow, ladies, sorry, that will go stronger to support your own self-growth and flourishing? So what thought seeds needs to be planted that will grow stronger to support your own self-growth and flourishing? Ah, yes, I love that, Victoria. I'm going to share with everybody on the recording because the people who watch the recording can't see the chat. That's why I read the chat. It was so fun and easy. Could you imagine that being the seed you plant? and watching that flourish. It was so fun and easy. Teacher in the house, Victoria. Thank you. And Denise, I don't know if you intended this, but there was oh, there we go. I am. Say yes. Focus on joy, vibration. Know you have support in the unseen. Wow. These are amazing. These are amazing. Thank you for sharing, ladies. Oh, okay. Thank you. Now I get it. Beautiful. Beautiful. How's everybody feeling? Doing good? Okay, so let's learn a little bit more about the fire element today. Fire is about taking action, but it's also about passion and life force and energizing your desires and making it okay to have desires. And allow for transformation, for things to become better, to become different, to become a new path. It's all about illumination on the inner, illuminating what you need to see. And of course, the power of action is the primary power of fire. When we move, it's so powerful. So when I sat down with fire, whoops, excuse me, ladies, I did not mean for that to happen. But that's a great book by Lisa Michaels right there. This was not a paid advertisement, but lucky. Um, so because the sun and the moon are in such a conjunct position, this is kind of a long thing, but if you just bear with me, invite the sun to be infused into your desires right now, to call forth a reunion of the solar and lunar within. We focus on the moon in these calls, but because of this Kazami moon, I want to bring the sun into it and ask the sun and the moon have a reunion inside of you to amplify divine right action with ease. That's what we want the sun to turn up. Divine right action with ease. So whatever area you want to make a move in your life, just ask the sun, like invite the sun to shine with the moon on the next divine right action for you. And make note of what that is. Could be a small thing. Could be taking the clothes out of the washer and putting them in the dryer. But whatever it is, the next divine right action. And just feel what it feels like to have both the sun and the moon together inside of you for a minute. Ooh, back here. You're right. For whatever reason, I must have had this in the wrong order. There are the cards. Thank you, Carol. If you need the cards, I got so involved with the sun, I forgot about the cards. Ah, yes, warmth. You're doing beautiful, ladies. I can feel your fire stoking all the way over here on my end of the screen. Beautiful, beautiful work. Just take a few more minutes with this. So we have warmth, we have will, we have power of action and transformation. So far being pulled by Denise and Victoria. Beautiful. Righty. Carol says she pulled dynamic, will, move, and shaman's way. Genesis got the power of action, radiant self, and move. I love the alchemy you all are creating with these cards. When you look at all the different choices and how they feel different for each person, it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, so spirit. It is, of course, about the soul level. It's about the spiritual realm. It's the connection you have to your soul essence, your desire from spirit, your next level of expression, your inner wisdom, and the power of choice. So just know that we have the blessing of earth, water, air, and fire, and we're now turning to spirit. So just open yourself to listen deeply to what spirit has to say. And luckily the cards were there this time. Didn't have them out of order. I don't know if anyone else can feel it, but I feel a hum in this particular circle of women today. It's a particular um, golden kind of energy. It's beautiful. So just be sure to make note of the different cards that you got. Give yourself a moment to really see what else Spirit wants to give to you in terms of the cards. Okay, beautiful. So, of course, open to what is true for you. I love that you're sharing what you're getting today. I feel so blessed. John, organic timing, power of love, thought, energized, and compassion. What a beautiful set of cards, Sean. Thank you for sharing. So beautifully you. What a mirror. That's just amazing. Thank you. So now that we have our set of cards, let's turn to spirit. And again, if I ask a question and it doesn't resonate for you, then you turn to spirit and just see what they want you to know. Ask spirit for a true renewal, a reset, aligning you with receiving more guidance, more clarity, more trust in your inner knowing. So when you ask for a true renewal, a reset, just notice what comes. What messages are you getting in response? This is sort of a call. You're getting a response. Ask spirit for a true renewal, a reset, aligning you with receiving more guidance, more clarity, more trust in your inner knowing. And Genesis got divine masculine, essence expression, as within, so without. Beautiful. I can feel the resonance in that. And I'm just going to put on some music. Oops, go back. And just staying in the same space that you're in. Just notice as you look at everything if you get a unified field message from Taurus. Putting it all together. Is there some message for you to work with on Saturday? Oh, I beg your pardon. Just, this does not want to do what it normally does. That. There we go. Oh, wow. So just to share, Denise put together her cards in a unique way. Your ethereal allies and priestess within are delighted when you play, bringing warmth to your essence expression. How beautiful. How beautiful. Okay, so before we talk about next time, I want to remind you, taking a little bit of time on Saturday, which is when the new moon actually occurs, and writing out some things that you definitively want to work on the next from now until the end of the year. The timing that we're in with the planetary alignments has not occurred since 1942. And this is truly a cauldron of creating something new, I think. It's turning us in a new direction. So I really encourage you, in addition to the work you've done today, take time to just be quiet and write out some things that you desire. Make clear what you want to accomplish and set them as intentions. For those of you that weren't on the call in the beginning, on the May 31st, which is a Sunday, I'm going to be doing a special compassion key session for whoever shows up. It'll be a group session, and it's going to be about listening to our own truth. And it just so happens that's the exact day of the Sagittarius full moon. But to do our prep work that we do in this circle, in this community, on Friday, May 22nd, I mean, it could be the 31st isn't the Sagittarius because it might, hey, please hold. I'm gonna check myself. I apologize for having to do that, but I would rather say I might have made a boo-boo and correct it. Yeah, that date's wrong. It should say the 29th for our community ceremony. I was like, wait, so um, our next full moon ceremony that we do with these cards and with this work in this circle will be the 29th. That slide is wrong. And then on that Sunday, which is the actual Sagittarius full moon, I'm going to do a compassion key session to get us hopefully to a higher level of truth for ourselves. So those are two different events. The Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on the 31st is the actual Sagittarius full moon, and our call that we do a few days before the full moon or new moon is the 29th of May, not the 22nd. Because then we'd be meeting next Friday, and that would be too soon. This is what happens when you go too fast, ladies. You make a boo-boo. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Wonderful. Thank you, Denise. Thanks everyone for being here. It's so lovely to see some of the circle back and some new people here. Beautiful, beautiful. Spread the word. If you like doing this, do it with friends. Invite them. Yes, grazie, grazie, Carol.
Thank you,
Grazie to you.
Judy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I will see you on the 29th at 3:30 Eastern Daylight Time. And if you want to come on Sunday, the 31st, I'll see you then too.
Thank you, Judy.
You're very welcome, Sean. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Genesis. It's wonderful to see you. All right,
Thank you,
everyone.
Judy. It's been great. Thank you.
Wonderful.
I'll see you on the 29th.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for
Okay.
coming.
Yeah. Thanks for having this. This was great.
All right, wonderful.
Appreciate it.
See you soon.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.